Ugh, I hated that. I hated all of that. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sloan and this is my hair journey. If you don't want to hear about my journey, go ahead and skip to this time. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't want to bore you, but like, yeah. If you want to just skip forward and see where my hair goes from this, go ahead. I'm 100% for it. But if you want to hear all the steps that I had to take to get the courage to cut my hair, go ahead and stay watching. So, yeah, let's get started. When I was a young tot, around first grade, I remember having short hair. I had short hair and bangs, and I had that hair for the first 4 years, 5 years, maybe even 6 years of my life. I lived on a farm. I hated washing my face. I was messy. I hated getting my hair brushed, so it just made sense to have my hair short for my mom, right? But I always saw girls in commercials with like beautiful, long, bouncy, flowy hair, and I never had that. So in first grade, I made a promise to myself that as soon as I could choose my own hairstyle, I would, and I would have long, regular, brown hair. Like nothing special. Nothing special. Like it is right now. Nothing special. First grade comes, passes, and then around 4th or 5th grade, I get to choose my own hairstyle. I start becoming my own person. So I choose long and brown, and that's basically where it stayed ever since. Up until around freshman year of high school, when I started dyeing the ends. I dyed the ends green and I dyed the ends blonde. But I never dyed my full head of hair because I never wanted to make a giant statement. I always just wanted to have regular brown hair. And hair has always been a really big part of me, especially growing up and going through puberty, because you get in that awkward stage where you're not really the most confident in yourself. And so when I took pictures of myself or took pictures with friends, my hair was always a mask over what I didn't like about my face, or what I didn't like about my shirt, or what I just didn't like. I could always just put my hair over it, right? So I have so many selfies where my hair is like the main focal point, and it was just nice having long, straight brown hair I could do literally anything with, and it would look normal. Dyed it back to brown my sophomore year of high school, and then junior year comes. Now junior year, I got a little crazy towards the end of it, and I gave myself bangs. Nobody ever really got to see them because I did hide them in headbands every day, or I pinned them back, but I had bangs. And I also decided that I didn't like my light brown hair color, because my hair naturally is about a shade lighter than it is right now. But you would never be able to tell because I'm so consistently dyeing it like box dyes to this color, which is like a dark brown, right? I thought it would look better with my hair, but nobody even noticed because that's how subtle of a change it was. I had one person notice, and I was like my best friend who saw me every day. So around the end of my junior year summer, I got the news that we were gonna move to Seattle, me and my family, from Northern Virginia. And that's a huge move, especially at such a important time in like your high school life. Everyone always talks about how great your senior year is supposed to be and all that. And here I was gonna move to a brand new school. My family's plan was to move at the beginning of my senior year, so I would have a full school year with a new school, right? Which was a little easier than like having to think about moving halfway through the year. But come the beginning of the school year, we haven't moved yet, and they wanted me to start school at the school I've been going to for the past 3 years, but due to some problems with my academics at the time, due to stress and anxiety, they wanted to put me in classes which I wasn't okay with taking. I knew I had so much more mental capacity and potential to take better classes, and they weren't allowing me to take it. So at that point in my life, I decided to drop out of high school, which I don't recommend for anyone ever. And don't worry guys, it's gonna get better. So I dropped out of high school, and for the first semester of my senior year, all I did was work. I worked at a local smoothie place, and I didn't even see my friends that I was moving away from, and I was so stressed about moving away from them because I didn't think I would make new friends. And so that's when I started balding. I had stress-induced alopecia, which is basically there's so much stress and anxiety in your life that your hair starts falling out. And then after the first semester of high school, we move to Seattle. So January 1st is my first day that we lived in Seattle. And January 30th, I started school, and here I am balding. So I go to dye my hair darker brown, and just more hair falls out. Clumps of hair are falling down my drain at this point. So I'm thinking in my head, oh my god, I'm gonna start school bald, right? At a brand new school in the middle of my senior year, and it's a very important time for me because I need to take all my senior year credits in half a year to graduate on time. I need to make friends, and I need to get extracurricular points, which I was getting at my old school, but I didn't get the chance to get on my senior year because I didn't go my senior year. So I was super stressed out. And not to mention, I was no longer working a job, so I didn't have money for myself. I couldn't do anything that was for myself, by myself. I had to constantly rely on my family, which normally isn't stressful, but for somebody that has experienced independence, going and taking a step back is extremely stressful. So my hair is falling out in clumps. I start this new school year, and I'm working so hard. I'm hiding my bald spots every day. I'm putting eyeshadow on my hair. I'm putting eyeshadow on my roots to make my hair look thicker. And then come prom and graduation, which I have made friends by this point, so a huge weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. But prom and graduation have always been hyped up as one of the most important parts in people my age's lives, and I did not want to be bald for that. So I went and spent $400 on tape and extensions, of money that I got from my family, of money I got for birthdays, for Christmases. I just got and as much money as I could to buy these stupid extensions. And I wore them for prom and graduation. And my hair, my natural hair, was actually longer than the extensions were, so they had to cut my hair to match the length of the extensions, which I thought was really funny at that point. But all that I wanted was regular, normal brown hair. I didn't want to be balding anymore. So prom and graduation happened. It was some of the happiest moments of my life. I graduated on time after going back to high school after dropping out. And it was so much more work, so never drop out. Don't do it. And then I decided I wanted to move to San Diego. At this point in my life, I don't have much to be stressed about, and my hair starts growing back and everything's going great. And then once I decided to move back to San Diego, everything started getting bad again. I started stressing out moving out of my parents' house, living in different states than both my parents, because my mom lives in Virginia and my dad lives in Washington State. And I'd be moving to San Diego, California, which Virginia's on the East Coast, Seattle's at the very top of the West Coast, and San Diego's at the very bottom of the West Coast. So I'm on like different sides of the country from both of my parents, and it's just a scary idea. And I'm away from my brother, who I've never been away from. I love my brother so much, but it stressed me out and my hair started falling out again. So around Thanksgiving time, when I went back up to Seattle to visit, I put my extensions back in my hair. And actually right now I do have my extensions in. And recently I've been doing a whole reevaluation of my life and where I want to be in 2019. And I really feel like 2019 is the year for me. Like, I'm going to be booming that year. I'm going to be going to college. I'm going to be working a regular job. I'm going to be living in a place that I've always wanted to live. And I think it's time for my hair to match my personality. And as of right now, my hair doesn't match my personality. Most importantly, I'm just not flat and boring, and that's what my hair is right now. So I don't think my hair transformation is going to be as big and shocking as most people's transformation, but knowing my story, it's a huge change for me. Because like I said, ever since I was 6 or 7, I haven't had short hair. So I'm going to dye my hair darker, like almost black, and I'm going to get a bob. This is going to be crazy for me. I know. I could be doing way crazier things. I wanted to dye my hair white, but I just decided not to last minute. So let's see where this goes. And you're going to come on the journey with me. So yeah, from this point on in the video, it's going to be my new hair. So thanks for listening to my journey. Here comes my new hair. So I've tried to film this clip 5 or 6 times now, and it's just so annoying because my family's super loud and it's not their fault. I'm not annoyed at them, I'm just annoyed at the circumstances. Okay, so if you hear anything in the background, it's just my family. I've given up on trying to make them quiet. So let's get started. So today I got my hair cut. You obviously saw some vlog footage. I didn't want to vlog too much in the store because it was like awkward. There was like, I was the only one in the salon portion of the Ulta, which is like a beauty store. There was other people walking around that weren't getting their hair done. They were just there shopping, and I didn't want to be like weird, like, hey guys, it's me. Like, no, I didn't want to do that. So I just snuck some small clips. But I love my hair. My hair is amazing. I'm so glad I did it. And the process was emotional, to say the least. I didn't cry because I didn't want to be a little baby and all that. So I kept it all inside, and I'm so glad I did because I don't regret it for a second. All the emotion and all the worry and all that was over nothing. So the process was fairly simple. I went in there at noon. I got sat down immediately. The service was great. I love the lady who did my hair. And she had to wash my hair, cut my hair, blow dry my hair, dye my hair, wash my hair, blow dry my hair, and then style my hair, which was a lot. So it took around 3 to 4 hours to do everything. And you're going to look at my hair and be like, why did it take so long to do that? Well, it's just a long process, and my hair takes forever to dry, and it retains water a lot. And dyeing, it took like an hour and all that. And then, yeah, so that's what happened. I'm so glad that I got this done. I can't stress that point enough. I think my hair finally matches who I am on the inside and not just who I felt like I wanted to be on the outside. One thing that they did do, which took like an extra 45 minutes, was they had to take my extensions out of my hair, and I actually have my extensions right here just so I can show you. They were tape and extensions. That's what they look like.
Fun, cute, and fresh.
I had 10 of these bad boys in my hair with like extra strength adhesive, and they weren't worn down a lot, so it took a while to get them out of my hair, and I felt like I was going to be bald by the time because she was ripping out my hair, but that's to be expected when you take out tape and extensions that aren't ready to be taken out. So here's a picture of my hair before. And I look at that picture, or both of those pictures, and I just think, ew, why was my hair like that? I thought that was like the cutest hairstyle. And it was just straight across, very blunt, dead at the ends. And yeah, I look back at that like now and I'm like, why did I do that? But with that being said, it's time to reveal my haircut. So here's my haircut. Woo! I love my hair. It's a few shades darker than my hair extensions were, as you can kind of tell. Yeah, it's darker. It makes my skin look great. It makes my eyes look great. It just matches who I am. It's uber short. I actually wanted to go in shorter, and the lady was like, you're gonna regret that because your hair is gonna dry and it's gonna be shorter. And I was like, you know, you're right, B. You do you. You're the hairstylist. I trust you 100%. So I let her do whatever she wanted to my hair, and it looks great, I think. Like, this is my hair. She curled it, which I'm feeling a little bit, but I'm gonna straighten it and all that. Here's a video of my hair when she first did it. It looked a lot better when she first did it. This is about 5 hours later. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you liked it because I liked making it. Honestly, who knows, this could be the first step of going crazy with my hairstyles. You never know. This could be the start of something new. I could go purple next. I've always wanted to dye my hair like lavender or whatever. But yeah, here's my hair. I'm absolutely positively in love with it. And I'm so glad I did it. And a big shout out to one of my best friends in the whole entire world. Her name is Anna. She actually is trying to start making YouTube videos. She's a great singer, and she kind of inspired me to get my hair done because I was talking to her about it, and she would hype me up so much, and I was like, dang girl, I gotta go do it. So I'm gonna link her channel in the description below. And so yeah. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe because I kind of want that. I need that. I'm trying to become famous by next week. I'm kidding. But if you like the video, subscribe, Let me know your opinions on my hair or what I should do next. And if you like it, like the video. Please just like it. Hit the thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, hit the dislike button, but hit it twice. So I know you really didn't like it, you know? So yeah, this is me signing off.